I've gotten some rather stern criticism from some folks about my little water fountain out there. Can you figure out why? Yeah, it does kind of look like that. So I'm going to have to do something about it. Don't think it's going to be too hard. I've been looking for a while. I've been making the excuse that perhaps I could come up with something. So, and y'all know Cecil. Cecil's my little turtle out there, my little fake turtle. You can find those anywhere. And that's named after the turtle in the Bugs Bunny cartoon. Cecil. Streamlined all the way. So I found this the other day. And I'm going to make this a water feature. Oh, might close there. There you go. We'll make this a water feature. I don't know. I'll figure out something. Let's see. It's not real heavy. It's made for outside. I don't know what that material is. It's some kind of plastic, which is good. And I guess you could use concrete if you like drilling through concrete. But the principal thing here is going to make water come out of his mouth. Think I can do it? Well, let's find out. I don't know. I don't want to take that down. What am I going to do with it? It's just an old cupola out there, and what am I going to do? I mean, put it back under the steps. So anyway, sure is pretty. So happy it's holding water. And I got my light ball out there. I just had to work on that today. It drops down too heavy. It's made to hold little chlorine tabs for like in a pool or something. But I had to cut all that off because it was catching on the edges and on the crossover, and so I did that. That don't really matter. But ain't that pretty? My fish are doing good too. All the froggies are gonna jump in. Let's get my glasses off. Yeah, guess I need to fix that before I go down. Yeah, there's a bunch of gold. There's some right there. I don't know if you can see them. But there's a pretty good school of them in here. Gosh, they go quickly. There's the little ball. The little light ball that I had to fix up. But overall, I think it's fine. Yeah, this will look better. Get this back a little bit. Oh, there you go. My little tilt it down idea is working good. Stacking up some rocks here. Oh, my hair tickling my face. Okay, so that's just sitting there, so don't matter. There's some right there. Ooh, seems swimming and swamming all over the damming. Don't listen to that song because it'll get in your head. So this is my other little landscaping little trick here I'm going to do. I'm going to put a little bit more around there, and I like my little stones around my thing there. So, all right, well let's go. Sure cleared up nicely. Don't look like it, but it really is. You should have seen it before. I'm okay now, but you should have seen me last week. Okay, down here at the old messy old barn. It's too hot to clean anything up. Okay, well here he is, and we're gonna put him like this, and don't worry, doctor's orders. Let's go see what kind of hose I want to use here. I gotta hit it right in the center, whatever that stuff is. It's cleaned up everywhere. Let's cut it on this back when Disney was Disney, I guess. Probably get a copyright strike and get a bunch of Disney lawyers camping on my front door tomorrow. Okay, that spider on it already. Okay, well let's go see what kind of tubing I have. Okay, so she's going to need a platform, and I have this piece of plexiglass, and I found this piece of tubing here, and we're going to just sort of route our way in, so that'll be fine. Oh. Okay, that'll be just dandy platform there. Not going to even cut that down, just leave it like that. So let's see if I can do, you know, that thing. Alright, open wide here. I think I want to put that on a little bit lower speed. Okay, so we're going to go right here. Okay. Oop. These things will hurt you, these brace bits things. Maybe I need to do a pilot hole here. Let's try something like this. I read directions that they said that don't hold them like that. God, what a world. Kind of figure, ooh, oh, well, it's not so bad. What is that stuff? I don't know. Don't let it get friable with airborne. Friable asbestos. Okay, we got a pilot hole here. Oh no, that's okay. We'll go for a higher speed here. I tell you what, I can't stand it anymore. There's a see that CD I put right there? This hanging right there? I did that because I didn't know how the birds were getting in here. It's very distracting. Okay. Not anymore. Okay. Alright, let's keep going here. Mind frame at all? Okay. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I think I'll take it back. No, I guess I will. Oh, let's see what that... Well, that internal material is just some kind of foam. Okay. Well, let's see. Hey! That's pretty cool there. Okay, well, let's waller her out. Ugh! Golly, that's I don't know what that is. Okay, so now, whew, I'm glad it's not harder than that. Okay. So when I get that thing out tonight, I'm gonna hopefully not have too bad of a time making this hose go in the hose that's on the water pump. When I was crazy, I thought you were great. Ugh. Ooh, but that gets in your shoes, you'd regret it. Well, I don't know. Golly. It's kind of nervy, whatever that stuff is. Let's get a sharp piece. I knew I had something more sharp. Okay, we're just going to dress him up a little bit here. So I might need some hemostats to... See any daylight in there yet? Should have done this outside, huh? Okay, well you get the idea. We'll see what it looks like with the pipe in it. Okay, so what I got going here now is I just took one of these longer bits and I'm just sort of probing and seeing what I can do here. Ooh, well, I must have hit something good there. Maybe get a piece of wire or something and stop it. Let's get that off. All right. Yeah, I think I'm going to sweep this stuff up. Right, immediate like. Stuff gets everywhere. All right, let me get a... Oh, look what I got. This is from the kit to put the vents in the fuel cans. So I have a piece of wire. So let's see what I can do here. Well, I don't know. Oh, look at that. Popped right out of there. So what I'm going to do here, golly, let's get this in the can. Okay. Whew. It's just going to end up all over it. Worse than it already is. Okay. What am I thinking of here? So, so you say, how am I going to attach that? Well, what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to poke a hole in here, and I always carry my big tool review on this. That thing's been great. So let's don't stab your hand. Don't scald a car. So okay, I think that'll do. So then what I would do, stick it in from the inside. There you go. Just put a little hook in it. Let's do that so I won't hook on that mess in there. Alright, so let's see if we can hook that in there. And okay, let's go in the direction that the curve wants to go. You ready? And then you just pull it through, just like, there you go. I'm proud. Okay, now I gotta find a way to, thanks for the tripod. So Mick gave me one and other people gave me some, so I appreciate that. At least I didn't get it caught up in the hay baling machine. Did you see that Thunderhead 289? Is pretty funny. Okay, well, there we go. Wasn't near as hard as I thought it was going to be. Okay, so let's get it mounted to the, so you gotta, when you drill through this stuff, you gotta be kind of careful about it. So, so I'm gonna mark where his little feet are. And then I gotta, of course, drill a hole for the pipe in the middle. So, we'll do all that. Easy enough. How do you get that stuff off? Guess you just drill through some wood or something. Holy cats. Okay, I found this hole saw. I need to do this with two hands and just go real slow. More or less just kind of burn it out. I gotta find something to do it over. Like this. Alright. Okay, there you go. So we're gonna get that hole there, and then we're gonna drill him down to here, and then this evening when the sun goes down and the moon comes up, we will we'll mount this thing on. I don't think I'll be able to finish it tonight, but it don't matter, you know, a day or two. there you go. That's central enough. It's in the middle of the pond. You ain't gonna notice a millimeter or two. Okay. That's looking pretty good there. Okay. Like I say, don't matter much. But, all right. There you go. We'll see what it looks like in a minute. I hope that fits down. If that just fits down in there, I might just get some rope-a-dope here and take with me. 08578 strip caulk in black. Maybe if it fits down in that tube coming out of the water pump in the pond, this could go pretty quickly, and especially with this stuff. This stuff's pretty good. I think they call it Dum Dum. Some people call it Dum Dum. Wasn't that a character in a cartoon? Touche Turtle and Dum Dum, or what was that? Larry the Lion and Har and Wally Gator and all that. Remember all that stuff? All right, well, and Rocket Robin Hood, and you remember the old Hercules cartoons? Those things, and God, those were awful. The trick to ever doing anything like this is do one. Just doing one at a time. We want to hit him in his meaty parts here. Okay, so I don't know about that. Well, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. I've got you under my skin. Sounds painful, don't it? Okay. It's like Granite Falls, but that hurts. Okay, let's see if we can snap this thing into a million pieces here. That's okay. Okay, well that's it. So all we got to do is the sun has gone down. Okay, I'm ready to go. So what am I ready to go do? Well, I'm going to get that out of there. The bridge on the River Kwai, not over the River Kwai. So let's see, I got to get this going. Never do this, okay? See that you don't. Oh, stop. Okay, so there's that. Okay, let's put that back because I don't want to look at that in the morning being messy. Alright, so there's a bridge across here. There's my ball that I worked on today. Okay. Froggies are getting big. I'm gonna dump that trailer off. They call them weeds for a reason, don't they? Alright, well, what am I gonna do with you? What am I going to do with you? I guess I'll show you this. This is my little light ball. And there's what I did with it. Oh, look how scummy it is. It's only been in there a couple hours. So I hot glued a piece of old tile in there. All right, it'll come on any minute now. Now see? I don't want to take this $1,000 camera in there. And I actually don't want to balance it. I guess I will. Okay, here we go. Action Jackson here. Alright, so okay, there you go. You'll be able to see my little self going. Alright, ready? We're going in. Oh boy, that's warm. I like that. See? It ain't too slippery. Alright. Yeah. See, that's all it does. It just sits there like that. Oh, it had a vacuum. All right, see, it's super light. So Gotta be careful because it's so slippery. Oh, alrighty. Alright. And then there's this hose. Yeah, that was about what I remembered. Okay, so there's the pump. So that's out. Alright, I'm gonna clean my hands off there a little bit. Oh my goodness. Oh boy, this is scummy. Feeling on my feet. Oh. Let's not depend on that for me. Oh. Okay. There she is. All right. So there's what we got to work with to put the turtle on. Okay, well let me take a picture of this and send it to people that were worried about me. All right, there we go. Ugh. I meant to bring that towel out here, but I didn't. It's okay. Oh my. What fun. Having fun yet? Don't know if I'm going to get it back in there tonight, but I might. You know what's down in here? I'm not going to tell you. It'd be an emission. Not a body. There's my little green lights over there. I'm big on green lights. Thanks to Mick. But I do not use mascara on my mustache. It's getting to be a little too late. But anyway, here we are. Hey, I could powder coat it. No, it won't fit in the oven. Dadgummit. Alright, well let's see what we got here about getting together here. So I got to get this connected to this. Like I say, it's just as light as the ether. Okay, so let's see how we get that to that. Let me just try. It just slips. It just slips right in there. I can't believe it. Okay. So I got to get this mounted to that. I think I'm gonna just pull that all the way in and then slip that down. Now I got to find a way to. I love stuff like this. I can't. Noise alert. Now I got to find a way to get Cecil the second here mounted to. Oh, stop it. Okay, so that can go in like that. So now, okay. And it don't matter which way it goes. I think I have these machine screws here that are going to serve the purpose. Okay, so I can just put those in here and here, and one here and one there, and we don't have to use any glues of any kind. So is that level? Yeah, that looks pretty level to me. All right, the other ways, which way is it going to point? All right, well, I'm not going to do that now. It's too late. Oh, I got to get something to eat. Okay, we'll start anew upon the setting of the earth tomorrow. It's all how you look at it, isn't it? All right, it's a beautiful new day. And I'm going to trim this off a little bit, but you got to leave some tabs here to put the screws in. So I got to think about that. So what we're going to do is we're going to put her back up here on this nice clean workbench thing. Oh, come on, girl. All right, I keep calling her girl. I guess Cecil's not going to work, huh? C-set. No, not that name. Ooh, anything but that name. Okay, so here we go. So now it's on its back. So we're going to put an arrow here because that'll be front. Let's just we're not going to get too rambunctious here, getting all the angles and whatnot. This just has to be pretty good. All right. Okay, so I kind of want to leave 4 tabs here, and I can cut these off later. So we're going to put an X there. I'm going to put a tab right here, so I don't want to cut there. Okay. Let me take that one out some. Okay. Now I'm going to take this over to the table saw. Don't worry, I'm not going to use the table saw on it. Just using that for stability. Okay, so I'm going to take these out, and then we'll just have the thing. I saw something moving. Okay, it was just a piece of dry grass. Alright, so I've got that ready to go, and I'm going to practice a little bit out here in the field. But what I do here is let's put this up. No, I wasn't going to use the chop saw either. So I got a real fine blade on here, and I got my settings for low, smooth, whatever. But I use this as a backer, and I kind of move the piece around this because it keeps it so stable, and hopefully it won't crack. Now you can tell right here when I drill this one it cracks, so I drill holes in the ends of them so hopefully it won't run. But relatively complicated structure here. I'm just gonna follow along. But let me get a little practice in, and I'll cut this out. It's going pretty good. It goes faster than that, but I just need both hands. You really want a nice breeze blow through here. Get the smells out of it, mark top and bottom and all that. But it's kind of slow going, and it melts it more than it cuts it. So you have to kind of go back and forth and knock the goo out of the back of it. But it's pretty slow going, but it ain't terrible. Well, it cracked up pretty good. I only lost one wing right there, but everything else turned out pretty good. So good enough to mount it. So now you're wondering how I'm going to get these little wings to come down and fit. Oh boy, that felt good there for a second. So we're gonna put that right there, and I don't want to pull that out, and I don't want to do what I'm going to do. Well, what I'm going to do is this. I think you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to get the old TS8000, and I'm going to heat this up a little bit. Now let me warn you something about plexiglass. Once you get it hot, it stays hot a long time. So all I'm going to try to do is bend these little tabs down, and if that don't work, I'm just going to put a bunch of silicone around the top, and just I brought some down here just in the event. I think I'd rather have something mechanical there, but boy, I haven't heard that in a long time. Okay. Alright, let's get that kind of heated up and see if we can bend them down a little. Put a screw or two in there just to give it some. I don't want the wind getting under it. The wind's unbelievable here. So I want some kind of mechanical fastener. So we're going to see if we can do this thing. Okay. Just trust me. Okay, so there's one. So all you got to do is just give her a little touch, just a little kiss of heat, and then fold it up. Don't let it catch on fire. And just sort of hold it there. Try not to light anything else on fire. Oop, there you go. Sorry. So that's 2 mechanical fasteners I can do. And then you just, you can see it folding down right there. Okay, that's all you got to do. Whenever you use these, I want that back. Be sure and turn that little valve off right there. I'm going to need this. Oh, caught on fire there a little bit. Well, that's all there is to that. Now go get a cool drink. Okay. Alright, there you go. Okay, change of plans. I'm going to use self-tappers on this. I've pre-drilled the holes. I'm going to put a little bit of silicone on all of these little bits here. And I got these little, I got 3 of these, and that ought to just be fine. Oop, well, maybe I had 2. Okay, let's get them in there. Now see, I'm going to have his little head going this way. So I got to mount the turtle on here now, because I won't be able to get a screw in underneath it any other way. So let's get the silicone glop in here. Silicone the turtle to the thing, and then the thing to the cupola. Okay, I got some holes pre-drilled. I've got this all glooped up, and I think I'm going to put some more in here. See, I got it on his feet. Got to get this over before it starts skinning up. I don't think I'm going to be saving this for anything because I don't have enough to save. So let's just go for the gold here. Alright, and that's it. So that's it for that. Okay. No use trying to save that little tiny bit. Okay, so we've got, he's got to go this way. Oop. I know, I'm not very good at staying in frame, am I? Okay. So, alright, well, let's put these screws back in here, and we'll mount it up there, and we'll see what it looks like. Won't be able to do anything with this till tomorrow after this cures overnight. Okay, so let's get that in there. Try not to get any silicone in the tube. Come on, get in there. Alright, that goes like that. Oh, that goes like that. You didn't get to see much, but I don't want to bust anything now. Okay, so she's glued and everything. So let's see if I can find this hole right here. I see you. Okay. Okay. And I mean, hang on loosely here. Because you don't want to go snapping that thing off now. Let's see here. Alright, well, I'm going to need both hands, but you get the drill. I'll show you a picture of it in a second. Alright, here we go. This is the last one. There were going to be 4, but now there's only 3. But she's screwed and glued. Okay, that's it. Hey, baby. Got a little silicone on me there. Okay. I'm going to put that hose on here, and I'm going to call that a day. And then we'll get back to this tomorrow. We'll have it in the pond tomorrow. I'm pretty tempted to do it tonight, but I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so I got some of that dum-dum stuff, that black stuff, and packed in here, and shoved the pump hose on it. Got it packed all down in there, and everything. So let's hope I didn't break anything. Okay, don't look like it. Alright. I might just try to haul it on up there. And I'll see the tube is in a good spot. Okay, I don't want it sticking out too far. I want it to look as lifelike as possible. Okay, let's see. Let's put this here. Okay, I got just enough time, I think, to carry it up there. It's a mess doing it, because... I got time to get the tractor? I think I might. There's a trailer. Let's see if I can just get this thing on the trailer. Okay, well, let's not forget the little touch-up here. So there she is on the trailer. Give her a little accent there. Okay, let's go. I might just send a text and postpone this call a little bit. All right, everything's on the trailer. We're all set to roll here. All right. I try to enjoy my last little bits of doing stuff. We'll be done in just a minute here. Turn the tractor off because after I get this set, I gotta go in. So, okay, well, here we go. So all we gotta do is let's go over here where I can be relatively assured that I won't mess up too bad. Now the bad thing about this is the edges of this cupola will cut you. Alright. Now I can't really grab him. Alright, so if I slip and fall, let's pre-do the pump and wire here a little bit, so I won't get hooked on anything. Like, well, I'm gonna just step on in because it don't matter, it ain't that much. Okay, I got plenty of that. Okay, let's get the electrical cord. Oh, stop it. All right. So we got plenty of this stuff. Okay, good. So we're going to put that over there. All right. We'll get the electrical cord. And we'll hope that I make it. Just did, by about a foot. Whew. Giant steps are what you take, but not when you're walking in the pond. Oh, slipped a little bit. All right, kind of get figured out here. All right. Now you don't hook on these rocks now. Sorry, the son of a. Yeah, it's hooked on the rocks. Anything that can go wrong. All right. So she's got a little air in her. I want to run the hose over here. Okay. I think I'm going to put her here so I can kind of see her. Okay. I think she's still trying to get air out of her. I don't want her floating around. Wouldn't you know it? I hear it hissing air. So I'll come out tonight and set up my spiders, no spiders. Okay. We'll stay there and then kind of bleed down. Alright, we'll leave a measure for the angels there. Now I can't see where I'm stepping because I've stirred up all the gunk. Okay. Woohoo! Alright, well, I'll save the anticipation for a little later. I think that's going to be fine. If I need to come out here and mess with it, I will. And that's right, I'm leaving everything here. Alright, let's go in. I gotta get ready. Alright, now she'll go flat as the air leaks out of her. I think that's in a good spot. I might want it, let me look at it from inside. I think I'm going to want it to come more this way. But let's not mess up and lose our electrical cable here. Alright. Well, we'll see what it looks like inside. That hose will drop down when it gets full of water. Alright, more filming 11. Yeah, I'm going to have to bring it toward us a little bit more. Get it? Tortoise. Just hit me too. I thought it was pretty funny. Tortoise. Turtle. Get it? Ha 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 ha. Okay. So the ball's over there. And the papyrus and the stuff. So we're going to, oh, the barn's up. I gotta put the 2305 out. Okay, well, I'm gonna move that thing closer. And then I'm gonna change the green lights. And then we're gonna have some fun. What a beautiful sky, huh? Here we go. Oh, good thing I grew up on water, because it doesn't really bother me too much. These are the same shoes. Ooh, it's like putting your foot in a frog. All right. Ooh, it's cold. It's almost like fall. I gotta move it way over here. I tell you what we're gonna do. What are we going to do? Those lights aren't pointing the right way, are they? So all the air's out of it. Okay, we're just gonna go in right here. Well, at least it's warm in there. All right, well, I gotta have both hands here. Okay, ready? It's 8:45 and you can see the red ball, now green. So I think I have this all done now. So all I should be able to do is hit that little switch right there, this one, and the green light should come on, and boy, long day. We're sleeping good. Gonna make some Krabby Patties tonight. Okay, you ready? My guess is, and we're gonna walk out there, everything should come on. Oh! Do you see it? Putting water out, and we're gonna wait for this light to go off. So let me wait for the motion detector lamp to go out, and then we shall continue. Okay, let's go take a look at it. Oh. Put some dry shoes on this time. Don't need a hat. Hopefully a mosquito won't bite me and I get encephalitis. That brain swelling thing is just no good. Alright. I met a woman who had a Subaru and I chatted rattle and I fixed it. Sweet woman, what a nice lady. And she'd been suffering with this for years, and I fixed, oh, that stupid light came, well, what'd you expect, motion detector. And within 2 days, she had died from a mosquito bite. Encephalitis. Oh, there you go. Now, in case you were wondering, I did every inch of this. You gotta like that thing. If the wind would change, it blew in the air. There's the papyrus. And that helps the fish. Gets a little oxygen in the water. Dang. And my little paver project. Give it some definition and connect the dots from the pond to the house. Like and subscribe. Never somebody do a thumbs up like that now, have you? That is beautiful. So let's go in. I didn't even think what it looked like. So there's Cecil. And there's Mrs. Cecil. That's the way to look at it. She's much bigger. Alright, well, I'm going to keep you in real time here. Let's put the seat up on this so there won't be any skunks wanting to drive it away tonight. Okay. And we're going to look at it from my perspective. I got lucky because I didn't have to go anywhere tonight. That means I can cook. See, got the crab meat and the panko things, and I'm gonna chop up a little bit of tempeh in there and some fresh onion. Well, kind of fresh because it's not fresh if it's in there. Some lemon juice and stuff. All right. Let's wait for the lamp to go off and then we'll call it a day. Okay, so there you go. I'm loving it. So, alright, so give us a thumbs up. I guess it's taken me 2.5 or 3 years to come to this point, and it's worth every second. So y'all work hard, find a dream and follow it and do it, as long as it is good. You can't be great unless you were first good. Be good, and good night. I reviewed the footage and you can hardly see a darn thing, so I want you to see what it looks like in the daylight, and then I'll have a timestamp on everything. So that's what it looks like. I've been out there a couple of times today adjusting it. It's still just a little bit listing to starboard there, but I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to let it settle in. Alright, let's see if I can turn it on with my foot here. You get the whole effect. Steady cam. There it is. So that's a good daylight shot of it. That's funny, the little my little viewing bot here just said landscape. Ain't it the truth? Okay, so it's working good. We're going to leave it on for a while. And like I mentioned before, I've got fish in there now, and I want the water to aerate a little bit. And everybody's doing good out there. So only thing I got to do now is kind of play with the lights a little bit. Do a little bit more gluing of the rocks around the edge to make them tilt in like that far left corner. And then I'll just take off little bites at a time. It has cooled off dramatically, so that's a lot nicer on me. So good deal. Alright, well, once again, like and subscribe. Thank you for spending all that time with me. This is a long one. Bye-bye.